Well, Chris, you're a lot drier than you were 2 minutes ago. Obviously, so emotional after that win. Where's that emotion coming from? What is it that's made you emotional about that win? Amazing performance.
Oh, it's so hard to explain. You work your entire life at this game to, for moments like this, and from 8-5, I've totally thrown it away. Xiao was, he capitalised on me making ridiculously easy mistakes. But when it came to the decider, same as yesterday against John, I just said to myself, it's now or never. If your chance comes, then just forget about what's happened the last 3 frames. I'm so relieved that I've got a day off tomorrow. I'm absolutely done in today. That was the hardest match of my life. That was for sure.
Is that the tough thing there? The fact that you can see the win getting away from you, can't you? So then to be in that position where you've got the chance to win the match, to hold it together, you're just probably so thankful, relieved that you're able to hold it together and that the queue is doing what it usually does.
Hugely relieved. When you miss golden chances to win matches, they come back to haunt you. And that's been pretty much how my career went for the first 10 years. Putting myself in winning opportunities in frames, matches, tournaments, and not taking them. So to put myself into the semi-finals today, playing as well that I have all week, for it to have fallen to pieces right at the end, through no fault of anyone but myself, I think that would have been very, very difficult to take. But obviously now that I made that break in the decider and got myself over the line, it's a completely different feeling now going into tomorrow. It was all about today for me. This was my final. Getting in the top 16 was the first goal over the last 2 days, but now that we're in that final on Sunday, I feel like the shackles are off, and I know that I've got performances like that in me, and when it comes down to it, right at the end, when it matters most, I've got what it takes to take those opportunities.
And it's an amazing time for you, isn't it? Things are clicking for you on and off the table. I think you're expecting a child, aren't you, as well, off the table? But on the table as well, like, what is it that's clicked recently? Because you won the shootout last year, I think last January, in 2023, and then more recently than that, the game is really there, isn't it?
I can't explain it. As I said in my last interview, I just surround myself with amazing people, amazingly positive and influential people that always support me, always have my back. I'm very blessed that Lucy came into my life. She's just incredible, and she gives me so much confidence and belief and freedom to just concentrate on snooker. I mean, we're expecting our first child now. The most incredible, time of our lives. It's hard to put into words how things are going right now, because I don't just want to stand here and go, everything's amazing, but it feels like I'm living in a dream world right now.
I can see there when you're emotional, like part of that is you want to provide, don't you? You want to know that you can provide for that new life that's going to come into your lives, you and Lucy. You want to provide for that child, and what's happening on the table right now is gonna do that. That must be part of that relief. You're like, wow, okay, this is, we can do this,
I mean, when we found out that we were expecting, my mum said, you've just bought your first house and you've got a baby on the way. She said, is the pressure all not going to be too much? And I said, no. I said, this is what I need. I need motivation to really push myself to the next level. And as much as there's a lot of pressure that comes with having a house and being an expectant father, now is the time to really drive home what I've worked for the last 25 years of my life, and hopefully tomorrow can be the start of a journey towards being a real top player on this tour.
Yeah, massive final ahead on Sunday. I don't need to tell you that, but between now and then you've got a day off. Maybe quite unusual circumstances, really. How do you feel that day? I imagine it starts off on FaceTime or something, does it? But then what else? What else are you going to be doing?
To be honest, I'd love to stand here and say that Nanjing is a beautiful city, and I've been able to go and experience all the, all the sights that Nanjing has to offer. But I haven't left the hotel other than to come to the venue to play snooker, and I've been here for what, 8-9 days now. I'd love to get out and see the city tomorrow and see what it has to offer. But in all honesty, I think I'll just be in the hotel room. I need some rest. I really need some rest after today. Yeah.
Well, get some rest, Chris, and look, we hope there's some more emotions like this on Sunday night. Because you deserve every bit of it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks.